don't know about Mississippi.
It's Louisiana. It was from what I came across something, but I should have saved the article. I believe it was Louisiana, Mississippi, and Tennessee. I think it's the southern,
Yeah.
Texas. We are.
They
have open Pandora's box.
They want to keep it red.
Yeah.
She said, I vowed. Marsha Blackburn said, I urge our state legislature to reconvene to redistrict another Republican seat in Memphis. It's essential to cement Trumpy's agenda and the golden age of America. What was golden about anyway? Y'all don't look, lady. Don't piss me off now. What?
Yo, they want to take us back to Jim Crow, y'all.
What was golden about it, sis?
What they don't get, the part they don't understand, we are the descendants of Jim Crow, okay? And they was fighters, okay? We are to the 12th power of a fighter, okay? We are straight, whaters, okay? Don't do it.
Fool's gold, okay? Fool's gold.
That's not gonna happen. It is fool's gold.
She said, I vow to keep Tennessee a red state, and as governor, I'll do everything I can to make this map. Look, you want to cheat so that you can keep it red. I'm going to need white people. I'm going to need y'all to come on now.
Does she know she'll be affected by that? She's
care.
A woman. See, this is how
stupid.
The white women, and during that time, they didn't understand. They didn't have rights either. Their right, they had to ask to use a credit card. They didn't have rights.
They couldn't even buy a house. Couldn't have a credit card. Couldn't do anything.
You won't be independent.
And you want to go back to that golden age, girl?
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Lady, don't piss me off here. She better be glad I ain't in Tennessee.
Punks jump up to get beat down. They do that all day. Punks jump up to get beat down.
That don't make no doggone sense. You want to take it back to what age now? The golden age when you kept quiet if your daddy was sneaking into your room. Anyway, let me hush.
Whatever. They know it's true.
They do. And I don't care. Anyway, Marsha. Did you hear about Elon Musk getting sued?
Again? Who getting him now? Because he a little criminal.
Texas residents sue Elon Musk SpaceX saying massive booms have damaged their homes. I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it. Lawsuit was filed last week.
They don't know what they're doing.
Of course, girl, come on now. These DUI hires don't know anything. The lawsuit was filed last week in federal court by 80 South Texas residents. They accused SpaceX of gross negligence and trespassing from sonic booms that happened during 11 rocket tests. Man, the way I would have went over there and unplugged everything, I'm unplugging everything. 11 tests, rocket tests? Oh, no, I got to unplug everything.
Down, okay? It's getting shut down, okay?
Between April 2023 and October 2025, baby, I would have went over there and unplugged everything. Not only would I unplug it, I would take a pair of scissors, and you know how you cut the cord? I cut the plug off.
Where's the main switch?
Okay, where's the main switch? I cannot wait until this nightmare of the Decepticons are over with. But until then, we have to focus on us. They're going to do all the frivolous, insane things that we are witnessing them do. We have to keep our head on a swivel and keep moving forward, regardless to whatever these what's a good word for these idiots? Whatever they decide to do, just you keep doing you and staying productive. Yeah, I know.
Anybody who on the fence, which shouldn't be nobody, okay? The man with the dead hand and the legions on his neck said in the most recent time, he say crazy stuff all the time. He would like freshly squeezed Fanta soda. I rest my case.
Oh my goodness.
Freshly squeezed Fanta. He said it's good it cures cancer. Diet soda, it cures
You cannot make the level of stupidity that is coming out of that trap house.
Rest my case.
Yeah, let's go ahead and rest on that note. Let's rest. It's enough of the news.
I mean, what else do you need?
We don't need nothing else when you tell me that cancer, you can solve cancer with a soda.
A soda.
Freshly squeezed. So,
and and Fanta is freshly squeezed. Y'all.
That's our president. Anyway, let's bring up Coach Nikki. Y'all wanted this.
This what y'all
We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to talk about him.
This what y'all want.
This is what y'all wanted. Y'all asked for this, and we're going to talk about it, and we're going to talk about him. Because you're right, powerful Black woman, dementia. Freshly squeezed
real bad
Fanta soda. Orange Fanta soda.
How about if I go into a restaurant and I be like, could you bring me out some freshly squeezed Fanta? Y'all, what y'all think they're going to do?
And then you need to argue about it when they bring you out regular soda.
What y'all think they're going to do? Argue them down.
Because I know some of them voted for him because they thought they was getting no tax on tips. I mean, do you have freshly squeezed? I want to see you squeeze it.
The next time I go, I swear I'm gonna ask for some freshly squeezed Fanta. From now on.
You gotta
from now on. I am.
I'm gonna have my phone up and I'm gonna be like, yes, ma'am. What would you like to drink? Yes, I would like freshly squeezed Fanta. I need to get the reaction. If the reaction is cracking up, then I know.
If you don't have freshly squeezed Fanta soda, I don't know. I don't know if I can.
Where's your manager at?
Where's your manager? I need to speak to the manager, please.
Please.
I need some freshly squeezed Fanta orange soda. Because my president said no. Because y'all president said that it would cure cancer. I need it now. I need to speak to the manager if you ain't got it. I'm going to go to HEB and ask for the manager and ask, where's the freshly squeezed Fanta orange?
Do y'all have it specially packaged? I mean, let me know.
Let me know. Especially, forget that. Does MD Anderson know? Does MD Anderson know? I need to call MD Anderson tomorrow and ask them, have they heard?
We've been waiting all our life for this answer to the cure for that ugly C word that has taken so many beautiful people from us.
Yes.
And now we know.
All this time.
We want it, and we want it.
All this time I've been in a 7-Eleven.
All this time.
All this time. But I don't know if the 7-Eleven got the freshly squeezed kind. You got to have the freshly squeezed, according to Frumpy. It has to be freshly squeezed or it's not going to cure cancer.
You're going to do it right. Hi, Nikki.
Hey, Nikki.
Good morning.
Good morning, Coach Nikki.
How y'all feeling? Hey, everybody.
Feeling great. You know, that was the quickest 48 hours ever.
Well, let me tell you something. And we have something crazy going on here.
I literally blinked.
And it was, listen, okay. My friend said earlier, she said, what day is it? She said, the second. I said, no, it's the third. She said, dang, we in the second week of May already. I said, stop. Stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing.
Stop what you're doing. Okay.
This weekend has been crazy. So here in DC, if y'all haven't seen on the news, there's a man on top of the Frederick Douglass Bridge. And there's
I came across that and they were
it's still there.
It is real.
It is real.
What are you doing? What are you doing up here?
Well, he pitched a tent. It looked like he got some food and some stuff. He stands up, he stretches. So they sent a drone up, but I just followed up on it today. They sent a drone up, so they kind of got a close watch on him, but he's not jumping. So what he's doing right now, he's protesting the Trump administration, AI, and the war. So
he decided to go and climb
that bridge. And apparently, I digged a little bit deeper. 3 years ago, somebody did the same thing. But that same bridge. So he's been up there since Friday.
Does the bridge at the top have some sort of like platform for them?
Actually, Kitty, no, it's like an arch. It's an arch.
So they land on an arch?
One little slip and he gone. But it's an arch. Big white arch. Very curvy.
Nick,
you know what? Is he?
Yes,
we need to know.
Or he's Asian, I want to say. I tried to get a good look at him, but he's not.
He's not.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
So he has. When you see it, there's a live feed right now on YouTube. When you see it, he has a black flag that's just kind of hanging over the side of it. When he got up there, he let that down, but he's been sleeping up there.
Is it
If you
all
got a
right?
spot, huh? If y'all aren't on YouTube, y'all can't even see the city just
Is it
blew
gonna rain or hail? I mean, it's been hailing in
I think
places like
we already had some rain here, but I don't know. Let me tell you, I gotta look at it. I really hope Ali covers this. I need him to cover it, and I need him to get some footage. But
shout out to him for standing up for his rights and trying to, do what he felt he need to do. Shout out to him, because we ain't never gonna do that. But
no, that's not
yeah,
it.
shout out.
So Friday, it was all this traffic. It was crazy, and people thought that we had a jumper. No, he's been up there.
He chilling.
I saw him. He got up. He stretched, walked around a whole circle, got in his tent, laid down. I gotta see these pictures, these memes.
That's my boy right there.
So YouTube and type in R plugs. These are crazy.
This face he making.
Yeah.
And that he's on the arch. Let me get this straight. He's on the arch.
It's like this.
And on the arch, he just comes out and he stretches. Sir, don't slip. Get down.
You gotta
get out
and see the comments, the live comments that people are. They're like, how is he using the bathroom? Like,
he must ain't got no woman.
I didn't even think about that.
He ain't in no relationship, y'all. He can't be, because anybody who was in a relationship,
his whole family,
man or woman, will be like, if you don't get your tail down.
I understand the movement, however, I don't understand it like that.
His mama.
That's what I'm saying. I shout out to him for wanting to stand up for something, but I don't know the benefits of that and its dangers of your life. So.
Right. I mean, I believe it's power in numbers. I don't know what one person climbing on top of the bridge is going to do. I mean, he definitely going to jail. He going under the jail when they get him down.
I don't encourage nobody to put your life in.
Right.
His whole family is looking just like this right.
And traffic is crazy. That's what most people are complaining about, because the traffic trying to get across the bridge. It's been crazy.
I know his entire family is sick of him. Sick of him. I know they tired, Coach Nikki. They tired. They got to be tired, because this ain't his first
show. I'll try to find a picture so I can share it. But it's crazy. It's the live feed. Just go to YouTube right now and type in Frederick Douglass, man on Frederick Douglass Bridge.
This ain't the first time he did something, though. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. So his people probably like, here he go again.
Here he go again. He been outlandish all his life.
John out there acting up again, y'all.
He out there. Y'all see him?
He out there acting up. I told y'all should have went and put him away, but here he is out there acting up.
Y'all done let Crazy Joe go up there again.
Well, at least he has a cause, but don't look. The cause should be something that's going to help, not hurt you specifically.
Right.
Don't, folks, we get it. We are all tired of this man. We are tired of this administration. Please don't go climbing no bridges. Don't go do anything extreme.
Don't put your life at risk.
The only thing that you really need to do is vote. That's it. Vote. You don't have to climb a bridge. If people would stop voting for their own demise, we wouldn't be in this situation.
And hold your money from some of these big corporations, y'all. Hold the dollar.
You know, I haven't gone into one of those rooms lately, like these big rooms that speak politics, but the most recent one, I think I went into Casso. Shout out to Casso.
Casso is
And there are people still standing, and I think that sometimes people feel like you got to double down on your wrongness, like because you look stupid. There's people still really pushing that they made the right decision, regardless of all the stuff that's going on. And I'm really shocked. I'm taken back.
I'm not because
it's ego to me now.
Yeah,
gotta be. And but the thing about it is, it's not either. You know what I mean?
No, it's some people would rather die on their hill of lies.
Yeah.
Take accountability.
Say they were wrong.
Yes, than to say that they're wrong and I made a wrong choice. They'd rather live with the consequences of being wrong.
Yeah.
And that is why their lives has sucked as much as it has. When you live your life saying, okay, I'm not going to be accountable, but I'm going to do the most outlandish things, and you wonder why your life is outlandish, well, you get what you get and you don't have a fit. Today's topic is missing them. Miss them people. Please.
What I say,
Choose yourself.
Yes. I want to talk about this today. Just because you miss someone doesn't mean they belong in your life anymore. And I say that because there's a lot of people in my own personal life and just in general, all around us. I think everybody knows somebody that holds on to people and holds on to relationships because of history. Oh, I've been friends with such and such for 20, 30 years, but they mistreat you all the time, or they're a hater. We like to talk about our businesses and what we have going on and, the shade that's thrown. Oh, she got a little store. She got a little this, she got a little that. Those people, we can cut them off. You can love somebody from a distance. And I'm somebody who, through life experiences, I don't believe in the history stuff no more. You can't pull that wool over my eyes no more. I don't care how long I knew you, because I've met people recently in the last 3 to 4 years that have treated me more like home and like family than people that I've known for 30 years.
Say that.
Listen, okay? And I without calling anybody out, I'm just going to say there was an invitation sent out, okay? Haven't heard from these people. Invitation sent out, and these people normally send invitations out for parties and gatherings. But let something big happen in my life.
Do they show up?
I'll hear from them.
You don't hear from them. They don't show up.
I'll hear from them. We have stories on Instagram. You share stuff on your stories. You'll see the same people viewing your stories, not tapping nothing, not liking nothing, not coming and saying thank you. Use these examples as process of elimination and get these folks.
Yeah.
Not everybody deserves a seat at your table. Not everybody deserves your presence. I need us to start honoring ourselves the way God honors us, the way we are valuable. If God wakes us up and chooses us every single day, why aren't we choosing ourselves? But we put ourselves in these situations with these people, and we wonder why they're not choosing us. We wonder why they're not supporting us and celebrating us. Stop. Just stop. When you stop, and I put this to the test, when you stop showing up the way you're used to showing up to these people.
Yep.
With, oh, is everything okay? I hope everything's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Just know I'm cool on you.
I used to know you.
And that's okay. And that's okay. I mean, at this point, it's okay for me not to be a part of. I never stay where I'm not welcome. And that's one thing that a lot of people I've known them. That's what it reminds me of. I've known them for so long. Doesn't mean anything to me.
No.
You get to a point in your life where you sit back and you think and you look and you listen and you reevaluate some of your life choices and where you are in life, and you say to yourself, I don't really want to associate myself with anything that's gonna dampen my spirit. They say misery loves company.
And it does.
That's the truth. That's something my daddy told me when I was in my early teens. And I didn't understand why something had happened at school. And, I'm talking to my parents, and my daddy says, misery loves company. And sometimes you need to go be glad that you're not invited to that. And it's okay. Let's take a quick commercial break, Nikki. Then I'm going to come back and let you have the floor. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The Community Connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingAndTrainingServices.com.
Hello, everybody. My name is Monica Meeks. I'm a wife, a mom, and a soldier for life. And I'm running for the 19th Judicial District Circuit Court Clerk for Montgomery and Robertson County in Tennessee. I am so grateful for Our Plug LLC for giving me an opportunity to share my platform and explain why I'm running for office. Early voting is July 17th through August 1st, with the final day of voting on August 6, 2026. I'm an independent candidate, and I appreciate your support.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mara Keller, retired Army Lieutenant Colonel and candidate for Congress in Georgia's 3rd District. Now, I'm running because too many decisions in Washington are being made without listening to the people that they affect, whether it's public safety, veterans care, education, or protecting our constitutional rights. These aren't partisan issues. If you believe our government should work for everyday Americans and not special interests, I invite you to stand with us. Your donations help keep this grassroots campaign people-powered. Every donation fuels our voter outreach, ads, and our shared fight for a better Georgia. Visit marakeller.com to donate today. Let's finally serve the people who send us to Washington. And a huge thanks to DJ Kitty Cat 50 for the energy and the spotlight. Let's keep pushing.
Do you relate to the phrase, "Don't let the pretty face fool you"? That's the motto behind our Pretty Gangster hoodie. I myself am not a people person, so we have a hoodie for that too. Our hoodies do the talking, so you don't have to. Want someone to read your hoodie and think, "Yep, I feel the exact same way"? Or do you want to teach someone how to pray and thank God? Then head on over to our sassy black and white hoodie collection, located in our TikTok shop, and order yours today.
Find us at Sparkle Kicks on Etsy, TikTok, and ourplugs.com.
You're locked in to WKRA 92.7, the voice of the community. And listen, 2026 is all about showing up and shining. That is why we rock with Morningstar Boutique by Tam, where fashion meets confidence, purpose, and style. From everyday chic to head-turning statement pieces to some fly arm candy, Morningstar has it all. And while you're shopping, tap into the community. Discover Black-owned and minority-owned businesses at ourplugs.com. Also, check out MorningstarBoutiqueByTam.com, where your light owns your style.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. We're back this morning with Coach's Corner, Coach Nikki, and our topic is missing them but choosing you. Go ahead, Coach Nikki.
Yeah, before our commercial break, Kitty, you were saying how you don't go places where you're unwelcomed, and energy is a big thing. You can always feel when somebody doesn't value you or doesn't want you in that space. Mm-hmm. It makes me question people's behavior when you invite somebody to your events or, to gatherings, and you don't care for them. But I really encourage people, these people that are so, we talk about Maslow's hierarchy of needs and belongingness. This is what we've been taught growing up. Make friends, do this, fit in, and all these things. And I think that we carry that with us into adulthood sometimes. And so now we're attached to that mindset. But I want you to stop asking why, do these people not support you, and start asking yourself, why do I continuously put myself in these situations? Mm-hmm. Why do I show up here? I say often, I'm not about to minimize myself for somebody else. Why am I keeping the peace if I can't have none? For what?
I love it.
And the value in that. When a friendship or relationship is reciprocal, there should be some reciprocity in there. We should both leave spaces feeling equally valued, equally loved, equally honored. And I think that because of what we were taught, and we had an episode before talking about, when we're growing up, how these things that we're taught and that are ingrained in our heads, we're never taught to take care of ourselves. Self-love, put yourself first, prioritize yourself. That's something that we learn later, way later in life, unfortunately. But you unlearn, you relearn. You've been conditioned to fit in. You've been conditioned to fit the mold, to be like everybody else and not to be different. And so it gets really hard when we have these friendships that we've held on to for a long. There's still people that are around, maybe on my Facebook or something like that I know from kindergarten. I don't hang out with them. I'm not that same kindergartner or the person that you knew in elementary school. I need you to reintroduce yourself so I can reintroduce myself as me. I'm no longer that same person. And a lot of times with these relationships, we're struggling to get people to learn the new us while they're holding on to who we used to be.
Mm-hmm.
And that is tough, but it's an energy thing. You know, if you're in spaces where you feel like people aren't valuing you, I need you to ask yourself the hard questions. And people don't want to do that. People like to save face. Again, I'm going to keep the peace. I'm not going to bring it up. Something bothering you over and over and over again, or somebody saying something. Even family members say things at gatherings and cookouts, and you know this person gets on your nerves, but because of the familial tie, you won't speak up. You won't advocate for yourself. Be okay letting these people go. It does not mean you love them less. You're just showing them that you love yourself more.
Yeah.
And that's how it should be. That's in my opinion, that's how it always should be. It's not about it's not even about hurting anybody. I know a lot of people are like, well, you know, you're being selfish or whatever. I think that we have had the mindset for so long that we needed to take care of everyone else, even at the expense of our own happiness, even at the expense of our own peace of mind. That I'm hoping that a lot of ladies are listening and coming to terms with, although I may have been raised with this. Let me give you guys an example. You ever went to a family dinner and all the men are sitting around the TV and all the women are in there making plates and taking care of the kids and cleaning and cooking, and all the men are sitting there? Now, I don't knock anybody who does that at all. I've been there. However, sometimes it's okay for men and women to say, you know what, let's do this together and not just put the sole responsibility of everything that needs to go on during this party or this dinner on one person. If we all work together, everybody can sit down and relax and watch TV. And then you can take it even smaller. If you say, you know, kids, you got to do homework, you got to do baths, and you got to cook dinner and make sure everybody eats and set out clothes for the next day. It always works a lot better when two people are doing it than one. Two hands are better than one. Two heads are better than one. So I say that to say this. Yes, you're right, powerful Black woman. Refocusing our energy, saying, "Hey, look, I'm only one person.
Yeah.
And I'm going to need somebody else to step in and do the rest of this."
Absolutely. And if you are a type of person that feels like what I'm saying is selfish, then that you're who I'm talking to.
Exactly.
Because you've been conditioned to believe that taking care of you and prioritizing yourself and your wants and your needs is wrong, and that you come last on your list. No.
And then taking care of someone else is
the right thing.
Right. You know, I'm supposed to take care of everyone else. And
I think
put myself last. Go ahead.
I think this aligns with some of the conversation we had last week. You know, when it comes to accepting your change and accepting that you've changed and you're growing and things are changing, not getting caught up in the same type of situation where everything is just rhetorical. Everything happens this way. Everybody does things. It's like robotic in a sense.
Yeah.
And this is all ties into that, because it can cause you to have some type of dismay or, you know, kind of distaste for somebody.
Resentment. Big time.
Because you've changed and they haven't, and they're still trying to do things the old or just a way that you've outgrown, or maybe just everybody's outgrown. So that's why it is okay to go ahead and move on. I mean, it doesn't mean you love them less, but it just means, hey, we just are not, I've elevated and you've stayed plateaued. So I have to move on. I have to do what's best for me by choosing yourself and be okay with that. And I think a lot of people have to get out of themselves and learn to be okay with that, because a lot of people just struggle at that moment, like questioning themselves. Am I doing wrong? Did I hurt their feelings? Did I make them feel uncomfortable? You know, you got to try to get over that, huh?
And you have to do the thing that scares you though in life.
Yeah.
You know, if it's comfortable, that means you're sticking with the familiar. You're not taking a risk. You're not betting on yourself. Shout out to Neptune 21 real quick. Neptune 21 has a song called Bet on Me. And it's really, really, really good. But that means you're deciding to stay in these spaces. Like you absolutely cannot do that. And again, like you said, it does not mean you love them less.
Right.
It does not mean you love them less. You are showing up for yourself where you haven't shown up for yourself before. I saw this guy's video on TikTok, and he said, cut some folks off. Like Powerful Black Woman said, she said, I just cut some folks off. I'm proud of you for that. I'm proud of you because they're doing you a disservice. You probably feel a lot better now that you cut those people off. But this young man said, letting go of some folks because I realized that I'm good enough to party with, but you won't call me to chill. You won't call me to watch a movie. You won't call me to eat dinner. You won't call me to do other things, but I'm good enough to party with. And I think when you're younger in your 20s, it feels good to be the life of the party. Like, oh, you know, they call me for everything. No, you the clown. You're the gesture. You know, these people don't bring the same energy. I think that speaks volumes. You should pay attention to that if you are. And I was that person. Everybody called me to kick it. Everybody, we doing this tonight. But any other time y'all go on a cruise, I ain't invited. Y'all, what we doing? You know, so you can seek value in that. That is a prime example. Oh, they call me because they know I'm lit. They know my personality. They know I'm going to get the party started. So take that energy where it is celebrated. Be where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated.
I like that.
Yes. And one of the things, Powerful Black Woman, I have to agree with you. You know, sometimes family, unfortunately, and I know everybody that heard me say that said, whoo, because every last one of us, we all have someone in our family that you feel that way about. Love them from a distance. There's nothing wrong with that. Choose you, baby. When I tell you choose you, say it again, Miss Morningstar.
I said family could be the worst. They can be the worst. I mean, beyond people who you think you have closer ties because of bloodline, that don't mean nothing.
It means nothing. And I think that we put way too much definition on the word family. Y'all are my family. You know what I mean? And there is no relation at all. We put way too much definition on the word family, and we confuse what it actually means, because your family, who should be showing up for you even more because they've been there since birth or whatever, and have seen you go through so many trials and tribulations, have seen you fall, have seen you pick yourself up. They should be the ones showing up, but those are the ones that give you the hardest time.
Yep. You know, one thing I pride myself in saying is, look, I know that sometimes it can be family, but I have chosen family. I have my biological family, the ones that I grew up with, same mama, same daddy, parents, married for 50 years, love my sister and my brothers to pieces. I love my nieces and nephews to pieces. I love my in-laws to pieces, but I still have a chosen family. And that's the family members that I choose, who I want to be in my life. And every last one of us have that same opportunity. You can choose those chosen sisters, chosen family, you know, and not to say that you don't love your family, because you can't help but love. But there's something different when you have someone who isn't blood related to you, who will accept all your flaws and love you, even though in spite of, it doesn't matter, I'm going to still love you. That's when you have a group that, when you have that in your life, it makes a lot of sense. It makes things kind of fall into perspective. I'm not going to worry myself. I can't. But what I am going to do is choose me. And choosing me means I choose my family as well.
That's right. That's right. Powerful Black Woman. She is going off in the chats on YouTube. She said she went to county jail for the first time over this. And listen, come on now. And people that love you should never have you in a position like that. No, they shouldn't. They should never have you in a position like that. But think about it though, you know, it doesn't. I think when we have conversations like this, people are like, oh my God, just because of the identity and the definition that they place on the word family. Mean the same for all of us. And when you have conversations like this, there are so many. I think most of our group has decided to choose ourselves in some capacity and cut off some family members. Toxic is toxic. Family members, you are literally just born into a family. You did not get to choose that family where you get to
say that
things like that. You didn't get to choose them. So why? Because we have the same DNA. Should I allow you to mistreat me? Should I allow you to devalue me, to minimize me? Why is that a thing? Because it's family. And I don't do the whole, oh, she just like that. No, she's choosing to be like that.
Yeah, people choose it. Yeah.
She's choosing to be like that. And you're choosing to allow her to be like that. Cut folks off. Cut folks off. But people will play on you. People only do what you allow them to do to you. People will play on you until you decide to show up for yourself. And I'm telling you, it makes a world of difference. When you start showing up for yourself, people are like, oh, she changed. I did. You should too.
You should. You should do it too. You should try it. Try it. It won't hurt.
It feels good over here.
You know, I think that everybody should always try and take a self-examination. You know how when you're at work and you have to do these evaluations, these yearly evaluations, you need a yearly evaluation of your personal life. Take stock of what's going on within yourself and decide on if the people that you are around, if it's causing you pain or if it's making you better, you know, and move from that angle. But to just sit in, that's like sitting in a dirty diaper. Leave that to Frumpy. Y'all don't do it. If y'all don't sit in dirty diapers, okay? That's specifically left to Frumpy.
Powerful Black Woman said something new. She is going in, like you said, in the comments. And but hey, it's real life. It's anecdotal for a lot of us. And she hit on something about jealousy. Yes, recognize when people are, no matter who they are, they're acting in a jealous way towards you. You know, always, you know, it's signs that are there. You know, always competing with you, or you know, always trying to
always
have
down.
one up on you, never giving you compliments, always kind of, you know, undermining your accomplishments. Say you know how we talked about it earlier, Nikki, before. My business is doing great. Oh, that little business, you still got that little business. Yeah, little business. You know, listen to those comments, because those are backdoor comments of hatred. People hating on you.
And it's telling you how they really feel about you. I dare you to challenge the next time somebody minimizes your accomplishments and watch them get offended. Watch them try to argue the point. Oh, you know what I mean? No, watch them. Because nobody should be arguing back with you about that, about how you feel about something. They should say, you know what? I did not mean it that way, and I apologize.
That's the only thing you need to say.
You have to be able to correct people's changes and correct people's behaviors. You got a habit of calling people's business. It happened to me on TikTok the other night, and this crazy man wanted to fight me. And I'm like, what? But he was like, oh, you got a little this, you got a little that. I said, ain't nothing I do, little baby. No. And I say that because you're never up with me when I'm crying, trying to push my business, when I'm sweating, when I'm trying to figure out how to get my businesses in stores, and I'm up writing stuff. And please don't ever do that. Don't let people slip by saying stuff like that to you. You deserve so much more, you know, and missing people is an emotion. Staying there is a decision. It's okay. You're going to feel grief. It's just like losing someone, but just know in your heart that you still love them, but I can't fool with you the way I used to.
Yeah.
You don't value me the way I value me. It takes a lot of people, a lot of work, a lot of shadow work, a lot of mirror work to build themselves up to get the confidence to even put ourselves out there. Look at our plugs. This took strength to put ourselves out here, to be over the radio and not worry about what somebody else is thinking. You're not going to come over here and call nothing we do little without it being checked.
Well, you know, you can say what you want to say. Just spell my name right. It's a K, not a C. Anyway.
Why did I get that immediately?
I mean, some people, you just, when we get on the topic of jealousy, I just really don't even pay it any attention, because no matter what I say or no matter what I do, it's never going to be good enough for somebody who doesn't like me. And that doesn't matter. It doesn't mean, that has nothing to do with me. Your opinions of me have nothing to do with me. And I don't care if that's family or friends. If you don't like me, you just don't like me. And no matter, it, and please understand when I say this, and let me be really clear, I do not care. I do not care.
We do not care.
I do not care.
No.
I know you don't, Miss Morningstar. I know you don't, Nikki. We do not care. We do not. We're going to continue. And I say that because I want our listeners in Holly Springs, Mississippi, and Memphis, Tennessee, I want you guys to walk with your heads up and say, I do not care who does not like me. I like me, and I am enough. And when people understand that the only people that matters, who likes you and loves you and cares about you is you, as long as you can live with you, you're doing all right.
I, all the time I say it, as long as you ain't hurt nobody, it don't matter. But you got to feel good about you. And I know it's hard for us to believe that the people, and I'm saying, listen to what I'm saying. It's hard for us to believe that the people we love are jealous of us.
Yeah,
it's hard because we often position ourselves. I would never do that to them. I would never feel that way about them. It's hard.
But you don't have that spirit on you.
You don't have that spirit, right? I think that's another thing we struggle with as humans. We always find it hard to believe that that the person who we look at and we love, we respect, turn around and don't give the same. You don't reciprocate it back, and it is hard to understand that. It take you through there because you're like, what? Unbelievable! Like I was there for everything for you when I ain't really have to be.
Thank you.
But I wanted to be because I cared. But you don't give me those feelings back. That's the hard part.
You don't. You don't reciprocate what you expect me to always give.
Yeah.
Tia said grieving a living person is a real thing, and absolutely you are 1,000%.
It's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
For real. It is. But you do it. Grieve and keep moving because that shouldn't decide or change the path that you're gonna go on. Just because that person isn't walking with you on that path doesn't mean you don't need to go.
Yeah.
You just may not be going with them. And that right there truly is okay. You don't want to walk with someone who at the end of the day is hoping that you trip.
Yeah. And normalize that feeling. You can feel love, nostalgia, grief, and still choose yourself. You have to normalize missing people. After a while, just like we get over anything that we've lost in life or feel like was a loss to us, we will heal. But you're not weak for thinking about these people. You're human. You're grieving the person. You're grieving the routine. You're grieving even the experiences that you had with these people. It's okay. You're also grieving the version of you that existed when you was fooling with them. But it's okay. Sometimes you don't even miss them. You miss the feeling that they gave, and it's fine. But a lot of things, the truth about this whole thing right here is what people avoid is you can miss somebody who was inconsistent. If these people are like, we're talking about reciprocity here, miss these people, miss me with that. You can miss somebody that hurt you, miss me with that. Yeah. Why am I still putting myself in these positions where I'm feeling pain? You can miss somebody who wasn't aligned with your future. It's fine. And y'all, if you got the huff and puff before you go somewhere with these people, don't go. Stop. That's and we ignore and avoid so much. If I got I gotta go. That is a sign.
That is so true. And sometimes you have to tell yourself, okay, in some situations you still got to show up. I feel like that sometimes when I'm going to work, but I still got to go. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
That's paying bills.
I still gotta go, but I'm not gonna be happy about it in the car. But when I step outside and I go and sit down in my office, I don't have a choice but to be happy about the fact that number one, I got a job. Number two, I can pay my bills. And number three, I may not like everything that goes on, but you know what? I'm gonna do the best that I can to take my happy behind home.
Absolutely. This is a situation where it's emotions versus logic. And your emotions, your feelings about the situation is going to tell you to go back because it felt familiar. Humans naturally, we tie ourselves to what feels familiar. This is why we have routines and things like that. Your logic is going to say to you, remember why you had to leave in the first place. Remember why you had to leave in the first place. Your growth is choosing alignment over the attachment that you had with these people. Okay. Right. People we love so dearly can be toxic. It's all right. It's all right to decide, you know what, this no longer aligns with me. That's one of the lines that we love to use here. This no longer aligns with me. This no longer aligns with who I want to become either. Let them go. I still love you. You know, hit them with the it's not you, it's me.
Oh, girl. It's not you, it's me.
It's not you, it's me.
Well, knock it out the park.
And I mean that.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, it's all about your own self-worth and your own happiness. Not everybody that you're going to meet along the way is going to, you know, be there in your corner, making you happy. And you honestly shouldn't expect anybody to make you happy. You should be making your own self happy. If you don't expect for someone else, you're not depending on someone else to be happy, then you won't ever be disappointed. You know, expect them to do exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah. You got to be good with you.
Yeah.
Good with you. I love, Counselor Nikki said in the chat, love those who love you. Yeah.
I would say it.
Yeah.
I love you.
Absolutely. You know, not everybody loves the same way you love, which is why I said, you know, it just blows our mind that the people we love and care about so much can actually have any type of hate or ill will towards us. It exists. It's there. You just got to realize it is. And stop being around. We said something about spirits earlier, right? We stop being around that stuff. Y'all, don't y'all know that stuff will jump up on you?
Really?
And
hate demons will jump up on you.
I give this advice too. Stop giving people so many, setting the bar so high for these folks. Stop giving them so much credit. Remember, people you got to expect what you expect from people. People are always going to disappoint you. It's just in human nature.
Mistakes.
People will make you the most disappointed. That's why people love animals. I'm serious, because they ain't really disappointed with animals. People will always
I don't know. Shadow disappoints me sometime, Miss Morningstar.
I don't really know that Shadow's an animal, Kitty. I really don't.
Let's go there first. I think he's a grown man. Let's be honest. I got a cat that's a man cat.
Shadow out here doing what he do, okay? And you know he gonna do it. He gonna show you he gonna do it. He ain't never hid from what he gonna do. He ain't coming home tonight. You already knew he wasn't come home, okay?
First of all, don't play with me like that, because I want him to come home at night.
I don't care what you want. Shadow said,
he's so mad at Shadow. Y'all just see me on my porch screaming his name. Shadow!
Let me in. I'm hungry.
Oh, he get on my nerves. Let's get off Shadow. You know what? We almost to the end. I know, Nikki, do you have some affirmation for us? Let's talk about Shadow. Shadow done put me through it. Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all on the back end how I was trying to take my hair down and my cat was looking at me like, no, and was grabbing my hand like, no, don't take your hair out. I was like, oh my God.
I believe Shadow is a reincarnated black man.
I think he's my daddy. Reincarnated, I really do. He act like my father. Anyway.
Probably.
Shout out to Shadow Devontae, y'all. Shout out to Shadow
Devontae.
Shout out.
Shout out. Miss Nikki, do you have Coach Nikki, do you have any affirmations for us?
I sure do. Will you do
right. Yes, by your eyes and close your head in my brother Darian's voice.
Yes, we love Darian. I honor what I felt, but I choose what's best for me. I can miss them without going back. I choose peace. I choose growth. And most importantly, I choose myself.
One more again.
Hallelujah.
Okay. I honor what I felt, but I choose what's best for me. I can miss them without going back. I choose peace. I choose growth. And most importantly, I choose myself.
Yes, ma'am.
That was a bar.
Yes. Coach Nikki, as always, great, amazing show. Great, amazing advice. Good advice for the beginning of the week. Everybody have a wonderful week. Coach Nikki, any last words?
Listen, y'all, choose you, choose happy. Do something good for yourself, and then think about doing something good for somebody else. But y'all have a beautiful week.
Yes. Sis, Miss Morningstar, can you please take us home?
Oh, y'all, what a way to start our week. Remember, at the beginning of the week, that means a great ending to the week. So Holly Springs, Mississippi, Memphis, Tennessee, you guys already know what to do. Go out and be great. Enjoy your day. Be safe. Come back again tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time for another wonderful show within our community. We'll have Veterans Voice. We'll have the gentlemen of our plugs on. And I'm pretty sure Ali got some catching up to do. So we are definitely going to enjoy that show. So please come back in and check us out. And WKRA, thank you for the opportunity. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all of our listening YouTube audience, everybody, we love you. Thank you for coming through. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye. As we wrap up today's show, we want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, tapping in, and staying connected to your community.
Remember, this platform exists to uplift Black-owned businesses, nonprofits, creatives, and community leaders who are doing the work that moves us forward.
Make sure you support today's guests. Share the show. Stay plugged into our plugs, because when we support each other, we all rise.
Until next time, keep believing, keep building, and keep shining. You've got this.
You've been listening to Our Plugs, the community connection where communities meet opportunity. We'll see you next time.